Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. 2024 has come to an end, and that means that another backpacking year is over as well. And I think that it became a sort of a tradition on YouTube amongst backpackers that they are doing a sort of recap over the year where they are talking about their favorite gear items of that season or that specific year. And some call it top 10, others say it is sort of an award video. Well, if I was able to give out some awards, of course, I have some gear items as well. And in this video, I am going to cover 5 items for myself that I would like to give a backpacking gear award and 5 items for Ravi. So stay tuned. So let's start with the 5 items that I would like to give an award that have been used by myself. First item I'm starting with is my ground top by Valhalla Outdoor or Valhalla Gear. What is it exactly? Yeah, hammocks and outdoors. So it is a ground tarp. And this thing is a game changer. I ordered it, I think, about 2 years ago. And first year it was laying around a little bit in my gear closet. And I wasn't really sure what to do with it. But this year I had it in my day pack. And this was awesome. You can see it's been customized, but of course you do not have to. And this thing came in handy so often. I didn't have it on backpacking trips this year with me, but I think that's definitely going to happen next year. It is made of Hyper D material. It has hooks on the corner so you can stake it out as well, so you can use it to sit on, what I'm usually doing, just on the ground for a picnic or on a bench that is wet. This thing is super handy because it has a coating on the back, so this material is waterproof, so you can sit on wet floors, wet benches, everything that is wet. And yeah, this is absolutely a great item to have. It is not heavy, so it easily takes up space in your pack, and you can fold it up very small as well. It's a very small package, so you can stuff it in every corner of your backpack. So yeah, you can also use it at camp, of course, to sit on as well, but due to the size you can also use it as a sort of a ground sheet instead of Tyvek or anything if you do not have a super big tent. So this is definitely one of my favorite items from 2024. My second favorite item of 2024 is in this dry bag, and you saw it passing by on my channel a few weeks ago. Then I did a long-term review about this product, and this is my top tent Stratosphere Ally. This is a backpacking tent that Ravi and I started using this year for the first time, and man, did we fall in love with this tent. This matches all my wishes that I had in regards to a tent, and it sort of made it my perfect backpacking tent. I will link down in the info box or here on top on the cards to the video that I made about this tent, so you can check that out if you would like to know more specifications and why I like this tent so much. But definitely earned a reward for me this year, my top tent Stratosphere Ally. I love it. The third item on my personal list is also a sort of a ground sheet, and it is the doormat by Hilltop Packs. It is designed, well, like the name also suspects, as a doormat for your tent. They have it just in a plain white Tyvek. You can have it custom printed like I have with this one. So yeah, this thing really comes in handy to lay out as a doormat in front of your tent. It has a waterproof coating. As you can see, it's a shiny coating on the back. So it is fully waterproof, so you can kneel on it whenever you are arranging everything in your tent, when you are setting things up. You can put gear on it when you are unpacking your backpack and the grass is wet or the floor is wet wherever you are camping on. So you can use it to put your gear on there. At night you can put your shoes on it, whatever you want to stay dry or just want to be stored all together in one place in front of your tent, in the vestibule of your tent. And this thing is super nice to use. It also has some holes in each corner, so you can also stake it out with tent pegs if you are camping in windy conditions. So this thing, you know, you see so many products of Hilltop Packs passing by on my channel, but this one is absolutely one of our favorites. And next year it will definitely be on the list as well, and probably I will take it on some day hikes as well whenever we do not need the tarp, because the ground tarp I just showed you is comes very well in handy when my mom is joining us, so when we are with 2. But this also will fit me and Ravi to sit on whenever we are taking a break. So whenever I'm out with Ravi alone, this one can come in handy on a day hike as well. So third award goes to the floor of the doormat by Hilltop Packs. Well done, Ben. And that brings us to number 4 on my list. And that is some form of a mini pump. This is the Tiny Pump, I believe it is called. Yeah, the Tiny Pump by Flextail. It comes with different adapters so you can blow up your pad. I also used the Zero Pump this year. And why I love these so much? Well, they make your life at camp much more comfortable. Think about it. You're hiking or backpacking, practically backpacking, because with hiking you probably will not have your sleeping pad with you, but you have been backpacking for the entire day. Your body is sore, you are tired, and all you want to do is make sure that everything is set up, have something to eat, and go to bed. What do you not want? That costs you a lot of energy. And blowing up your air mattress with your mouth, well, I can tell you that costs heaps of energy, and you will be totally knocked out after that. Plus, it is, in my opinion, not very good to blow up your mattress with your mouth, because your breath has moisture in it. Moisture will form into your sleeping pad, and over the time that will not develop within 1 or 2 times, but over time there might develop some mold in your sleeping pad as well. But I don't think that is the most important reason to take along one of these pumps, because that is just the comfort of it. These things are super lightweight. Most packs come with a pump sack. Well, the weight of those pump sacks is most of the time the same, or sometimes even they are more heavier than one of those tiny pumps. So absolutely a recommendation to make your life a little bit more comfortable at camp. And this thing definitely did that for me. And we're off for the final item on my own list. And that is my sun hoodie. This is the one by Townshirt. If you are following my channel for a bit longer, you see me hiking so many times in this thing because I absolutely love it. This material feels so nice on your skin. It is absolutely a joy to wear. It has thumb loops, so that is really nice when you are using trekking poles. It of course has the hood, which goes very well over a baseball cap or something. And this is just a simple joy to wear. Unfortunately, over the year it became too big for me. I now look a little bit weird in it, because it more looks like a garbage bag in regards to size than that it has any fittings. So this one, unfortunately, next year will not be making it to my list anymore. But I did some research and I came up on an alternative about halfway this year. And that is the Saloon Sun Hoodie by Mammut. And yeah, this is just a great one as well. Same sort of material, just as soft on your skin as well. It also has thumb loops in another form than the Townshirt does. The Townshirt has them included like you usually see them in the sleeve itself, and the Mammut has just a little loop attached to the sleeves. But this is so comfortable as well. I now have them in this color and in the dark blue one, but the dark blue one is still packed up in plastic. And for next year I have also ordered a new one, which is laying behind me under the Christmas tree here. Sometimes you have to gift yourself as well. And that is the Crater Lake Sun Hoodie by Mountain Hardwear. So we are going to try that one out next year as well. But for this year, those 2 sun hoodies absolutely deserved their awards. They are both awesome items for hiking and make your hike so much more comfortable, especially when you, like me, are having a sun allergy. And you're getting rashes very quickly from the sun, little lumps on your body, it's starting to itch. So yeah, sun hoodies are a game changer. So I can absolutely recommend the ones from Townshirt, Mammut, and hopefully next year the one from Mountain Hardwear as well. Those were my 5 perfect and most favorite gear items that I have been using this year. Now we're off to 5 items that I think are pretty much favorite of Ravi and a little bit of myself as well, of course. But the first item definitely comes in handy for Ravi. He is sitting here beside me, and I think he will appear on the screen very soon, because the first item is Ravi's backpacking food. And then you might think, well, food is not really gear. No, but it is essential on backpacking trips. And I find it really important to give my dogs nutritious food out on the trail, so that they can keep up on calories as well. And of course that it is tasty for them. Well, this Pala, it has been a hit. Max loves it as well when she's joining us on trips. And Ravi, well, he goes nuts on it. I really have to feed him very slowly, because otherwise he's eating it way too fast. But Pala is air-dried meat, and there are no additives, no preservative, no chemicals in there. So this is absolutely awesome food. It's expensive. A bag like this costs around €35, so €34.95. And it includes 400 grams. Well, that means that it is around 4 days of food. So it is expensive, but backpacking is not something that you do every day. Exceptions do apply, of course. When you are on a true hike or something, then this might be too expensive. But for just overnighters, 2, 3, 4 day trips, this is absolutely great. And for me, it is absolutely worth the money. And I think the little man here beside me is totally agreeing on that one. And yeah, I'm going to continue to buy this in 2025 because I think Ravi deserves it. I'm spending money on my gear and making sure that I have good food out on the trail. So I think that he needs that and he deserves it as well. So Pala, absolutely Ravi's #1 for 2024. And of course, that food has to go into something. And the second Backpacking Gear Award for 2024 for Ravi goes to the Adotec dog bowls. They are super lightweight, they weigh 16 grams, and they are super small and packable to put in your bottle pocket holder, in your pocket, wherever in your backpack. They are really nice. They come with little snaps here, so you can also put it together like this so it doesn't open. When you would like to fill it up, you easily snap those corners together. And you are having a nice size bowl. Be aware, it's not the biggest in the world, so when you're having a very large dog, this might not be the best option, but for a small dog like Ravi, this works perfect for both his water and his food. So I have 2 of those bowls. Water does not leak out of it. It doesn't spoil very easily. The material does not leak either when you're leaving water in overnight. Some bowls that we have been using in the past did. This one doesn't. And what I also like very much about this one is this little loop over here, because this is obviously a very lightweight material. And when a bowl isn't very full, what's going to happen with this kind of materials, as soon as there is a little bit of wind, these bowls are gone. And that might not be a big issue when you are in the woods, but you can grab it easily and get it back to your tent. But when you're camping on top of a mountain ridge or something, yeah, well, this one go down in the valley and it will be gone. So I always have a little tent stake with me, so I can stake out through this loop, and this bowl goes nowhere. So yeah, Backpacking Gear Award #2 for Ravi goes to the Adotec Gear dog bowls. They come from Canada, but they ship worldwide, so you can order it from everywhere you are in the world. Be aware of import fees, taxes and everything like that. But if you ask me, they are totally worth it. Great products. The third item on Ravi's list is his harness, the Ruffwear Flackline harness. And this is a harness that we use on backpacking trips, mountain hikes, not regular day hikes usually, but on the more challenging stuff, we are using this because it has some extra safety and it's really lightweight. First we were using the Ruffwear Webmaster harness, but I noticed that that's really thick material, so it gets really warm. Ravi gets warm very easily, so that was too thick, too warm for him. At the beginning of this year we switched to these harnesses. I introduced them to you on this channel when we were on vacation in Luxembourg. I will link to that video up there in the cards, so you can check that video out. And throughout the year we have been using it and we both fell in love with it. I can see that Ravi is super comfortable in there. He is not near as warm as he was in the Ruffwear Webmaster harness. You can feel it underneath it, but he is also huffing and puffing way less when he's using or wearing these kind of harnesses. And I find it a really nice one as well. It's super lightweight. It's very packable, as you can see. So if you do not need it, then you can easily put it in your backpack. Because of all the clips, you can easily hang it on your backpack as well. It has, of course, the possibility to add a tag to it with your details. It has an attachment point for a light, so when you are hiking in darker conditions, that's really cool. The shape of the harness is perfect. It is a Y-shaped harness. Check out my previous video to see why I recommend that one. So yeah, it dries very quickly when they swim in it, and or we are being surprised by rain and he does not have his rain jacket on in time. It dries within hours. So this for us is the perfect harness to take along on backpacking trips and out in the mountains. Not just for the material, for the weight, but also for a little bit of safety. So yeah, this backpacking award is for this little harness, the Ruffwear Flackline. And talking about Ravi's rain jacket, the fourth gear award for Ravi's gear goes to Herta. They make this rain jacket. I bought it on Zooplus. I think it is a model that they made as a cooperation together. And why we love this so much is because of the legs, the sleeves that this one has. Usually we were using a rain jacket for Ravi with just a belly cover. But I noticed that Ravi was so dirty at the end of a rainy day. And then when you have to go into the tent, then you are not happy because your gear gets so dirty. So, and what I also noticed is that Ravi was very cold. When he's getting wet, of course, you're getting cold. Same applies to dogs. So I noticed that although he was wearing a rain jacket, the one without the legs, the sleeves on it, he was still very cold. And these sleeves made a huge difference because he is covered up until, well, literally his paws, because Ravi is obviously a small dog. So he is protected fully from the rain. As you can see, his belly is closed as well. So there's only an opening here for his male parts and where you stick his back legs through. So he is totally covered up, and I'm noticing a total difference with Ravi. He's not shivering anymore when it's raining. Of course, when it's not too cold outside. Otherwise, I'm putting a little sweater underneath it. That fits perfectly because it is quite a spacious or a roomy, loose-fitting jacket. So yeah, then he's wearing a jacket underneath it, but he is not shivering anymore. When we are arriving at camp, he is still clean except for his paws, but I carry a towel for that one. So that's not a thing to clean those. That's just a matter of seconds. But his legs are dry. His tummy is dry. So yeah, this is absolutely a game changer. Changing from a regular rain jacket to one with sleeves or with legs on it. So that's worth a Backpacking Gear award as well. Here he is. And that brings me to the fifth and last item on Ravi's Backpacking Gear award list of 2024. And that is the dog quilt by Red Paw Packs. This is an awesome thing. It is a blanket for dogs, sort of a quilt. It is super lightweight. It weighs a little over 100 grams. I believe it's 3.7 ounces. So that easily fits into your pack. You can pack it up super small, so stuff it in between all your own gear. It has little loops and hooks. It comes with little bands as well, so you can wrap it around your dog. So sort of a cover like this. You fold it in half and you will hang it over your dog. But that's more suitable for big dogs because that will make it way too big for Ravi. But I love to cover him with this blanket, and he does as well. It is with a Apex insulation, so that means that it is a synthetic insulation. So it doesn't matter when the dog's wet, it will still keep your dog warm. So this is absolutely a gear item that we absolutely love because of the weight and because how it works, because of that synthetic insulation. Yeah, you can choose between different colors. I have chosen to go for the blue one. You also have them in bright pink. Of course, I would prefer that one, but hey, Ravi is a guy, so I stick with the blue with him one. You have them in orange and lime green, if I say it correctly. They come from the United States, so also when you are from Europe, be aware of import taxes, fees and everything, but absolutely worth it as well. It is a great item to have with you for just at night at camp, but also for emergency situations when it is colder and then you expect it and you're having a break. So really great. And like I mentioned, synthetic, so it will keep your dog warm in all situations. So that definitely deserves an award. And those were the 10 items that in our opinion, definitely deserve a Backpacking Gear award for 2024. They were all awesome products. We used them with a lot of joy, and they definitely will stay on our Backpacking Gear list for 2025. So if you would like to know anything about one of these items, feel free to ask in the comment box below. And if you like this video, give us a like, subscribe to the channel and notify the alarm bell. And then as always, enjoy the outdoors. We'll catch you on the next trail. Goodbye.